Hi, this is Astrid, and welcome to Wednesday Mix. So, tonight is going to be a little different, less about mixing, more about discovery. Um, I am, just like everybody else, kind of excited by what Logic or Apple did to Logic X Pro version 10.5. So, in reviewing the specs, pleasantly to my surprise, I discovered that they adopted many of Ableton's features. Now, I think I just stated in a couple of videos back that my ideal DAW would probably be Logic because of its editing ability, and a combination of Ableton because of the session view and the clip mode. Well, for some weird reason, the universe kind of lined up for me, and Apple gave me this. Um, so I downloaded and started reviewing the changes. I'm not a full time Logic Pro user, and so I have to kind of ease myself into some of the areas where I haven't delved before with Logic. So I first started by going in and setting up all my external gear. I pleasantly found that to be a pain. Not every DAW is like Ableton, where you can easily create a MIDI track and an adjacent audio track and have them just instantly work based upon your selecting on top of the MIDI track. It works in Logic, but not quite the same way, and especially in clip mode. And I'm going to be showing you some of this stuff. And also, I'm going to be creating a track live with this while I'm learning and showing you some of the features. So again, one of the primary features are the new sampler, which replaces the ES or EX24 sampler, and they added some additional like beat making tools along with this new sidebar that looks awfully like Ableton except sideways. Maybe 90 degrees. And they've also added some additional functionality as far as the remote iPad tools, which allow you to be able to be more tactile with the DAW. Now, I have downloaded the tools to my iPad and I've tested it out. It's actually really a great thing. I really wish that UAD would do that for the console. A lot of people have asked for Universal Audio to create an iPad console app, because sometimes you just need to be able to see what's happening on the console level. Well, Logic kind of, I guess, took those cues and they added their own twist on that, as well as adding this particular session view on the side here. The other feature, which I haven't tinkered with, is their new pattern creator, which is like a step sequencer. I may or may not get into that. I'm just really interested in creating something that I can actually use. So let's go ahead and get started. And I think I just did something goofy. Let me just close this out so I'm starting fresh without any issues. So I did run into quite a bit of trouble setting up the external gear. My number one issue is with MIDI, and all of my devices, I traditionally use them on channel or MIDI channel 1, just for ease of use and not having to hard code a MIDI channel for each device. Well, I can no longer do that, especially if I'm working in Logic. I have to specify a MIDI channel for each device. so that when you set the device to focus, that it's not playing the other devices in conjunction with the device that you're on. Um, I still haven't quite worked all the kinks out of it. I'm having issues with my no coast. It keeps wanting to play on MIDI channel 1, and it's not designed to be able to be moved to an alternate MIDI channel. You can only use it on MIDI channel 1, unfortunately. So I'm kind of stuck trying to find a way to work around that. But let's go ahead and get started on this track. So the thing that is interesting to me, I'm going to use all Apple loops today. And I traditionally don't use a lot of loops in my sessions. I use stuff for drums, really. I'm very experimental with my drums nowadays. I try a lot of different stuff. I'm not stagnant on one thing. And I always try to mix it up with different genres and different styles. So let's see what we can find in here. I was looking around in here earlier. It's under dubstep. There was an interesting sounding kind of pattern that was like a... Come on, where are you, buddy? And that's not it. I'm looking for percussion. Let's see if I type in drums. I like this little search tool where you can kind of isolate down what you're looking for. I really wish that would work with your own personal samples as well. I was able to tag my own loops, but it's not contextually searchable by genre, and I guess that would be something I would have to spend time doing, which would probably take a lifetime because I have a ton of stuff from over the years that I've collected. So I'm not interested in trying to be that organized. No, thank you. Let's see what we can find. Come on, where are you? Oh, there we go. There's actually some pretty good sounds in here. I was kind of surprised by that. Okay, that may work. Let's try that. So you drag it over here, it creates a track, and of course you've got the play button down here where you can play the entire string of samples. So now let me see. Let me go see if I can find. Let's see. So far, I've not had a whole lot of issues other than the one thing with the adding the external gear. I did run into one little strange issue with file locking from these libraries, which can only be fixed by rebooting the application. So I'm hoping that Apple addresses that. It's even in the Apple Loops section. I'm experiencing that. Hope maybe it'll do it on one of these when I pull it over. You'll see what I'm talking about. So it's not 100% precise every time that you want to go pull something into a track. It just seems like there's a file lock or something that's being created. And when it's in a file lock mode, it won't allow you to copy that over into the track play area. I am looking for drums and I'm just not finding anything. So let me. Okay, search is not working the way I thought it was gonna work. Okay, this kind of sucks. So it's supposed to be contextual, but when I type in what I'm looking for, it ain't working. Well, that's not cool. All right. This is not going to be fun if I have to dig through every single one of these. Oh, this so sucks. Apple, this sucks. Hell no. Okay, that was an interesting find. Let's open up the sampler. Okay, we are going to make this a classic one. And let's see. A little faster. Okay, just trying to decide which direction I want to go with that. It's one-shotting and I asked it not to do that. Okay. What am I doing wrong that it's not doing what I want it to do? Okay. How do you get it to continuously play? Let's see. What is this? Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get it to continuously loop. It's not apparently very clear on how you do that, which is kind of sucky. They've got these weird little. I hate turning this damn thing on. It's very noisy. Um, let's see. This divider column. Let's see. What does that mean? Come on. Tell me what the damn indicators mean. Oh, sucks. Okay. Cell editor. Yeah, but how do I get it to continuously loop? Apple. Okay, let's see. Okay. Number of copies, repeats. That's not what I want. Okay, so it's not apparently clear how you loop. Well, that's just not cool. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so easy that it's dumb. Simple stuff is not right there, man. Come on, for real? Oh, this is so not cool. Not cool. Yeah, it's just seriously not even clear on how you do it. And I've got this contextual help on, but it's not helping. Okay. Kind of sucks. One way. What is this thing? So click, add a user MIDI editor. Let's see. Snap to the grid. Zoom. None of this is related to how to actually do anything. Wow, that's just weird. Is that all outdoors? Okay, but that drops it into another cell. That's stupid. This is kind of stupid. Okay. Dear Apple, this is stupid. If I want to be able to loop this, there should be some easy way to be able to select it and make it so that I can loop it. I shouldn't have to look all over the planet to be able to loop something that's in this view. That is ugly. Okay, let me see if that's it. I know that's a cycle button, but I don't think that's going to be relative to this, I don't think. No, because it's relative to that side. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And no, when you turn that on, it takes over. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, okay. Okay, moving right along. Since I can't get that to work, that is a creative crusher. Okay, that was an interesting find, but I can't use it because I can't get it to loop. Okay. I'm not having fun so far. And I still can't find the damn drums. wrote these damn drums? This is not modern R&B. Man, y'all need to stop hiring people writing all these crazy beats, man. Dude, where y'all get these samples from? Hell no. Ooh, this is not cool. No. 1999. Ooh, it's 1999 again. Oh, these drums is not up to date. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else y'all got. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go to my collection, because this is not right. Okay, let's see. Anything with Space Cadet, I should know better. Okay, let me see. Maybe this... Hell no. Wait a minute, this is supposed to be modern R&B. This don't even sound like no R&B. Who wrote... I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself. I'm just gonna keep them to myself. Oh my gosh, finally something I can use. Okay, let's see if it's gonna let me drag it over here. Let's see. Ha! It worked. Okay. Okay, that's kind of clashing with the other thing, though. Okay, I'm not liking that so much anymore. Come on, stop that. Okay, Dear Apple, these genres of urban, hip-hop R&B, modern R&B, these are not up-to-date beats. I'm sorry. Can y'all please hire somebody to make some up-to-date beats in here? Because this is not cool at all. I'm like hearing beats from like 1999. I can't use this stuff. The only thing I can see I could use in here maybe would be some of these pianos. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got some nice little, bass. Let me see. Hell no, man. Come on, y'all. All night. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, Apple, y'all be tripping. This is not R&B. What the hell? I was so looking forward to messing around with this, and then I guess I should expect anything more. Why did I think I was gonna find some nice stuff in here as far as drums? Okay, Motown. What the hell is that doing in there? Come on. I'm trying to think of who in 2020 is making Motown beats. Yeah, crickets. Oh man, what the hell? They got a whole Motown section. That's just. I'm just moving right along. Moving right along. We're gonna move right along. Okay. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I'm like looking for hi hats, and then the contextual search is not working. Um, so maybe I just need to take it out of genre mode altogether and just look for drums altogether. Maybe that'll work. Okay. All right. Let's see. This kind of filtered some of it down. Still not exactly what I'm looking for. And why did it still? It's like still selecting genre. Let's see. Yeah, all drums. Drums. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Can I find some hi-hats at least? Something that I can use. That's not a bebop set, jazz set, a big cities, something that's gonna work for the kind of music that I do. Um, um, ooh, mm. Oh, Apple, this is just sad. This is sad. I didn't realize that there are a ton of other people that do a lot of different types of music, but damn, this is just, oh, country's in there too. Lo-fi country. Oh, what does that sound like? Lo-fi country. Okay, I done seen it all now. I didn't even know that was a genre thing. Okay, yeah. Moving right along. Okay. Oh, I still haven't found what I'm looking for yet. And maybe again, I need to just be more selective about what I'm looking for. So, hi-hats. Ooh, Havana hi-hats. And not what I'm looking for. No. No. This is going to be harder than I thought. Oh, come on. For real? Okay, let me see. Let's just... Maybe I'm just overlooking it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Man, unfortunately, my selection of hi-hats is very, very slim in here. Let me see. Come on now. Very basic. Okay. hi-hats are tearing my ears up. They are very crispy. Okay, let's see how this is gonna work. Okay, let me figure out a pattern here. Trying to decide which direction to go. Okay, maybe that'll work. Now this is the tricky part. So the audio section is here. The MIDI section is here, but as soon as I go to record MIDI, and the track has to be armed for me to do that, I have to jump back to the MIDI section to be able to play the notes. So I don't know why, but it seems like it should be recordable from up here, which I can set it to arm here, but the only way that I can get it to launch in the clip mode is to be on the audio section. So that's a problem for people that have external gear trying to use this clip mode to record. So dear Apple, that is an issue that I don't have in Ableton. Let me see. Let's see if I can do this. See, I'm not even giving myself time enough to be able to do it. It's like I have to go right back to it right away. I'm not giving myself enough time to be able to get back to the keyboard. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is really funny. Makes me not want to use my external gear. This is so frustrating. Okay, how can I do this and then get back to the keyboard right away? Now I don't even remember what the hell I was playing. Okay, scratch. Now you see there's lots of issues with this. So that's why I wanted to do a live one. So you can see there's not everything under the sun with this. While they did add these features that make it easier to be able to have an alternative workflow, it's not quite perfect. Right off the gate, my issues have been with MIDI, specifically how they implement it. Things need to have focus to be able to use it, and you can't combine a MIDI track into an audio track. If you could combine both of these together, then that would resolve it, because it would have focus. But as it stands, you can't. And how can I give myself enough time to jump back to my keyboard to be able to record the notes in? I don't get it. Okay, so all I've got is drums. That sucks. So I guess the other thing I could do, let me go over here. I guess we alternatively, let me think about this. I could record them on this side and then dump the clip over there, but that is like, it's so against what you're using it for. You should be able to record it in clip mode, and then ultimately at the end you want to be able to drag this stuff over there and then build a song. But so far that has not been easy to do. Oh, Apple. I was so looking forward to this. The two things that I thought would make sense so far suck. Actually, the three things. These samples, they are not hot. This is some 1999, maybe early 80s kind of trap. We didn't have trap back in the 80s. 1999, something or another. Okay, now I'm at an impasse because now I don't have any material. Because I can't play it in to the clip. That sucks. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Let's see. Maybe I can find another melody or something over here. But then if I dump it into the sampler, I can't get it to do the looping. Even though I set it in the sample to loop, you still have to record it into the clip. It's just not an optimal way to do it. And I think that's why Ableton does it their way, where you can double click on it and make changes to the clip in a separate window at the bottom, and not open up some crazy app that has all these crazy cool stuff, but I can't use it. Oh, Apple, this is weird. Who designed this?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Don't you know? Come on. La 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 la. Oh oh oh. Oh oh oh. Oh oh. Oh oh oh. Oh oh oh.
Ooh, that was a 70s flashback.
Uh huh. Uh huh. It's like a loop machine.
Okay, so now I'm just looking for material that I can use. Since my plane can't be clip mode.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
I don't like all the scratching in it, but it would work. Yeah, this is definitely not working the way that I expected. Okay, so what I was expecting is to be able to double click on this clip and be able to do any warping that's necessary and have it be smooth. So you've got these flex tools in here, but how the hell do you use them? The only thing that seems to work well is this automatic mode. So when I select like flex pitch, it takes me into these pitch views, but then the timing goes all weird. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna end those so you can hear it. Oh, stop that. Oh, give me a break. See, it starts doing this really weird timing thing. And I haven't even touched it. So, pitch correction, I guess that's for one of these, like if you... Yeah, this is some weird stuff, man. Okay. Dear Apple, this is weird. This is just weird. I'm sorry. I mean, what I expect is to be able to just make all my changes to my sample in here. Why do I have to drag it out into this other program that is not allowing me to be able to move the clip back into clip mode without me playing it on the keyboard or recording it into the clip? That's just weird. I should be able to just take the clip, copy it, and paste it into there, or make my changes to the clip down here in this view. Wow. Okay, I'm giving up. Well, that was my analysis. So while these are neat tools, I'm pretty sure somebody else will spend more time with this. I am finding this not working for me. I am gonna hang with Ableton, hoping that this. I would love to see this in Ableton. This is something that they should have did a long time ago. Making the session view attached to the arrangement view. Apple fixed your problem for you. This is how your interface should have been going years ago. Instead of that switching between both of the two when you want to go from one to the other. And this right here, oh, this is the bomb. That makes my life easy, because then I could just build all of my clips into the arrangement that I want per clip section, and then just drag it over there, and then just, boom, I've got my intro, I've got my chorus section, and just keep building that way. But I'll know I'll never in my lifetime get the perfect DAW. I'll just have to keep living with the ones I've got and the ones that I'm feeling fairly comfortable with, and just do it that way. This is a nice try, Apple. I really appreciate you guys doing this. It's definitely an alternative to the workflow of the straight line recording, because that was a killer to me always with Logic. I mean, I use it from time to time when I need to do straight line recording, but this is not going to work for me. I mean, outside of maybe being able to still use the straight line method, that new clip view, it ain't for me. That is all I've got for this one. I appreciate you guys spending time out tonight and hanging with me while I review these new changes in Logic. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. And please, I'm uploading content more consistently. I'd appreciate if you drop a subscription to the channel, push that ring notification bell, and give me a like if you're liking the content. Well, that's it. I'm out of here. See ya.